Welcome. It is out of obligation and obligation alone that I, Ryan S., bring you, the Batch Boys Nation, the Batch Boys. It's who we are. We're boys who love the Batch. I'm Ryan S.
I'm Casey S.
I'm Jake C.
And I'm Alex F.
And, you know,
Tidings been a bid unto you.
all that and more. Sorry for the formalities, Batch Boys Nation. It's just we're all a little, we're all dealing with what we just saw last episode, and I think it's given us all a little bit of a shake, you know. I think there was part of all of us that didn't even want to do this episode right now.
It was just so traumatic.
Like, I'm having a tough time putting into words how difficult it was for me to see Hannah G rap.
Yeah. It was troublesome.
Why?
It was troublesome.
I'm troubled. We're all troubled.
Yes.
The G stands for garbage at rapping.
Oh,
Yes.
damn. And the F is for fire at insults. Brr, 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 brr.
What F?
And Alex F.
Oh, yes. Slam.
Yeah, our good friend. Now, all in good fun.
What
We're excited
F?
to be here. We did. That was kind of horrible, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, ABC. How you gonna make us
One,
suck that
two,
down?
three.
Well,
We're canceled enough as white people, all right?
yeah, that's true. It set us all back.
Yeah. I'm going to have to wake up tomorrow and just know that it's all going to be different.
And you know who else it's gonna be different for? Kaitlyn. Goodbye. Spoiler alert, Batch Boys
Yeah.
Nation. If you're
See
listening
ya.
to this recap podcast and didn't watch the episode, you just got spoiled because Kaitlyn went home.
That's right. She thought love was veneer, but it turned out to be vafar.
Ha 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 ha. Ha. Those things freak me out, man. She's got big phony teeth.
Big old chompers.
Wait, she has fake teeth?
Oh, yeah. Big fake teeth.
How do you know that?
I can never
can't
tell
tell?
with the teeth
Yeah, what's the tell for fake teeth?
how white they
how
are.
fake they are.
How
They're just
white they are,
big
how
and, like,
round they are, how
Yeah.
symmetrical.
But
and
can't people have that
expensive.
normally too?
Not her.
Not her.
So
She
what do
doesn't
they
deserve
do? Like,
She's dental
they
veneers,
just
100%.
knock out all your teeth and put in some fake
They
teeth?
like
No,
shave
it's
it
worse.
down. They shave your tooth down and they like meld this
Yeah.
discussion. We've had this discussion
You
before.
literally just have like little just square like fangs, and then
they
they
stick
just like,
into those nice fake teeth.
yeah.
How do they age?
Bad. I mean, I don't know.
Do
Well,
they, like,
But I know bad.
long
your
after your
teeth.
bones have turned to dust, they
you're
are
just
there.
a pair of teeth?
Yeah, just a pair.
Just two teeth.
Just pick two, that's
Two
it.
toofs.
The thing I will say about Kaitlyn, beyond her teeth that freak me out, just continuing on the teeth for a sec. Your old teeth rot under the veneers. That's what I was taught, and this is
Yeah.
news to me, man.
Because you can't brush them.
Exactly, you're brushing veneers.
Wait, you guys brush your teeth?
Like once a month.
I thought that was like a kid thing.
Yeah, once the
you
tooth fairy,
guys
once the
still-
tooth fairy takes the full mouth, you don't need to.
Wait,
brush
no,
anymore.
you're
genuinely,
just
I'm a
brushing
little
up for the thing.
confused. Like that's the whole point. You take care of the baby teeth so that you're good, and then you get the
Good
the
shiny
mama
for
teeth.
for tooth fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But once you get the mama teeth, you don't brush. What?
No.
No.
You save the baby teeth. You make a baby teeth
Necklace.
mouth,
Oh.
and then when your mama teeth fall out, you put your baby teeth back in.
Yeah. That's why my brothers don't let me kiss.
Yeah.
It's because
because
Don't want to
That
spoil
right
those
there.
teeth.
yeah, because they still got baby teeth.
Yeah.
You don't want to knock
Can't
them out.
expose those teeth to unknown substances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you guys are disgusting.
Quarantine those
Brush
teeth.
your teeth. Is that why it smells so horrible around this table? Brush your gosh darn teeth, you guys.
Whoa.
This episode is sponsored by Crest toothpaste. I got
Colgate, Crest, oh, you name it.
any of them. I don't care. Send us some toothpaste. Big toothpaste. We
Big
need
toothpaste.
yeah, this is a big racket brought on by Big Toothpaste.
you guys ever see those insane truth commercials against big toothpaste?
Yeah, it's just dog poop and cat pee. That's
All you
all it
need is
is.
some water. Just give it a quick spritz, and you're good.
Yeah,
Just
they're-
a spritz.
They're trying to, they're trying to break the myth that using mouthwash is safer than brushing. It's not safer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
There's-
use bleach. Swish,
Don't we
gargle.
all?
Swish, gargle, swallow.
Batch Boys have
Repeat.
always. We've always been sponsored by Bleach, though.
Yeah,
That's
we
haven't shouted them out in a while, but we have been sponsored by Bleach
Yeah,
for
their,
years.
their death toll got a little too high that it was controversial to.
Yeah, but
Shout
that's
'em out.
because we misled the Batch Boys Nation.
Whoops.
We weren't swallowing the bleach. We kind of misled the audience. We were cheersing it and we were swishing it around our mouths, but we did not swallow.
I mean, if any of our audience was cultured enough to have been to like a vineyard or
Yeah.
wine tasting, they'd know to spit.
Right, and the ones who hadn't, well,
Died.
yeah. So that's
Have you ever spit during a wine tasting?
a good one, a fancy one?
The only ones I've been to, I've never spit.
Well, if I love it, then I swallow.
You know who spit? Kaitlyn in the face of the Bachelor Nation, because I don't like her goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to continue on the point we started 5 minutes ago. Got
It
totally
felt like
sidetracked
she was
on.
reaching for the Bachelorette edit.
She was
like,
trying to.
I
Will
hope
anyone
someone
love
is
me?
out there for little old me.
Oh, what's a Miss America contestant and winner to do? Woe is my beautiful self.
Yeah, she tried to cry her way to the Bachelorette, and she threw Colton under the bus, trying to be like, "Oh, he's a liar, and he hurt me." You know, it's like I didn't like that.
Yeah, I can't wait for the after the final rose where they all just drag him. They just go from "I love him, it's Colton, so glad it's Colton" to like, "Yeah, now
Yep.
let's talk about what we were all thinking all along."
Unfortunately, in this case, as we talked about last week, they're not going to be like fully wrong because Colton proved, like, he proved to turn a blind eye to the right reasons. He did prove, and he has a target on his back going into this Women Tell All next week, which looks crazy. I mean, I want to talk about that next week preview because it's crazy, but obviously there's still so much to unpack. Obviously,
Yes.
obviously.
So many walls to be jumped.
Yeah.
Not one,
It's a fence.
not two, not three,
It's a
but
border.
4 walls. It's slats.
It's slats.
It's made out of Lincoln logs.
Cool.
Colton's fence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it. It is happening next week. I like that ABC shouted it out, being like, "You've been waiting all season."
Yes.
But that also kind of leads me to believe that it might not be as exciting as we all
It's
thought.
definitely not going to.
Yeah.
But that looks crazy, right? I mean, what's going to happen?
He's gonna
It's-
jump over the fence.
It's an athletic
And then they're
feat.
gonna
But
follow
everyone's
him. They're
crying and they're calling him a liar and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's freaky.
I don't know. Maybe someone's ex shows up. You know,
You-
What
yeah,
if
we
Col-
haven't had an X yet.
that old song and dance.
Well, this goes back to the fantasy suites. Is he going to do it? I don't think so.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
think he's going to have an overnight.
It's gonna be lovely and tender and passionate and.
You don't
wet.
think he's gonna? Yeah,
It's
because
going to
they're
be
in
the best
Tahiti.
thing
Yeah.
she ever felt.
Yeah, that's a weird
Yeah, that was
sentiment.
weird.
Yeah,
For 20 seconds.
I'm gonna be the best.
I want all 20 seconds to rock her world.
I just can't wait for Hannah G's fantasy suite. She's just gonna be like, "Come on, Colton, let's pull under my dress." Right?
Yes.
Rapping. She's gonna
Yeah.
rap. That
Oh.
was a bad rap. Like Hannah.
Yeah, but that's about her skill level, yeah.
Come on,
Don't-
Dad,
yeah.
give us a beat.
Drop a beat,
Come on,
Southern
Dad.
dad.
Give us a beat while we have sex.
Come on, Dad, give us a beat. It's Colton and Mai's fantasy suite.
Oh.
Hey, wait. Okay, let's all do Hannah-style raps. Let's go. Rap battle, all right?
Yeah.
This is it. This is a Batch Boys special segment. This is a Hannah G-style rap battle. Drop a beat, Hannah G's old dad.
Intentions. Daughter.
Okay, only one of Hannah's dad. Drop a beat.
We're all Hannah's dads.
Well, we'll take turns.
I'm a step parent. I'm not a real parent. Here with my dads. Colton's kind of bad for a bachelor. I'm a little.
Oh,
See, I
jeez.
stopped.
Sad.
Yeah, let's mix up that beat. Some other dad give me a beat now. Here on The Bachelor, getting a rose. I'm gonna make Colton suck my toes. Come on, Colton. Don't be dumb. Get on the bed and fill me with love.
Fill me with trust.
To sidetrack out of necessity, I don't think he's gonna fill anyone with anything. I don't think the fantasy
Except
suites are happening.
disappointment.
I just don't think they're happening.
And champagne.
I don't think the rest of the season's happening, bro. I think Colton gives up next week. Hot
Whoa.
take.
Gives up.
Yeah. Why do you think that goes every girl crying in a car driving away directly into a
Off a
women
cliff.
tell-all? Yeah. Didn't you see the clip?
Drives directly into the crashes through the side, injuring 3.
There will be 3 wooden crosses on the side of the highway.
That's a
On the
good
side of
song
the
that Jake
Bachelor
showed me.
stage.
While there's not 4 of them, Colton only knows.
Yeah, who sings that song? Should we plug that song?
Should
Is that
we?
Jillian Welch?
Plug it. Plug it. Surprise plugs right now.
All
Plug
right,
that
surprise
song.
Plugs. All right, that's a song called 3 Wooden Crosses.
Wait, I'll plug us first. www.batchboys.net. It's the best site on the internet. Yeah, I'm Hannah G.
Oh, God.
Have you heard of Fahim? He's doxing us, and we're doxing him. Yeah. That's right. Go to www.batchboys.net/Fahim. Fahim's following us in our moving train car around the world, 150,000 miles per hour. He wants us to give him money for a domain we never asked for, so get him to stop because he's harassing us. Fahim, Chris B. harassing us.
Yes.
Things are for heating up on the Bachelor.
They really are. And if you're confused, just listen back 2 episodes. We didn't really talk about Fahim last week, but the week before we were talking about him.
If you're confused, so are we, Fahim. So are we.
No, we know exactly what we're doing to Fahim. We're coming after him for Chris B harassing us. And and we need the Batch Boys Nation to donate money so that we can buy this website that we don't even want just to make this man go away and stop following us.
Yeah, we got to
is
dox
for our
him or buy our
families.
freedom.
Yeah. So please donate and follow us on Instagram at The Batch Boys and Twitter at Batch Boys. Just normal Batch Boys. Instagram is The Batch Boys. And what did you learn about that song?
It's called 3 Wooden Crosses. It's by Randy Travis.
That's right. We're sponsored by Randy Travis.
And
Classic
Randy Jackson.
Randy Travis.
So that's been plugs. You just got plugged. Hashtag that.
Yes, thanks, Randy. Randy T, excuse me.
Randy T, because we
Randy
no
T,
last names
oh
on the
my
Batch
gosh.
Bs.
But if I hadn't said it, then no one would know who he was.
But I
So-
don't know. Fantasy suites are kind of a mystery to me. Not just because I have no clue what could possibly happen inside of them. It remains a mystery to me. That
Yeah. See, I went to a conservative school, and so I was never taught what happens in the fantasy suite.
That other people have rights.
Do you think that they provide them a healthy and sobering alternative to having sex, like Connect 4 or something of that nature? That they do they think that there's a spread, or is it all just here's
There's
a bed
snacks.
and champagne?
Colton
there's
and the
champagne.
Yeah, but,
girls in the fantasy suite.
Boom, boom.
If
chum,
he had
chicky,
his way,
chum,
he'd
chum.
just beat
Chum,
them
chicky,
all in Connect
chicky,
4.
chicky, chum.
Hey,
Nice.
Hannah.
Or
See,
beat box with Hannah's dad.
Yeah.
That's right. This has been Hannah G's Rap Battles, a continuing segment that may or may not stop. So
You
stay
know what's
tuned.
really sad about
Used to
Hannah
it,
G's
nerds.
whole rap thing is that it just displays that she's been sheltered enough for her whole life
think that was a
no
good
one,
idea.
Yeah, that no one has ever been like, "Hey,
That was
don't."
trash.
Except her dad was like, that was bad. But then he was like, bad means good.
Yeah, but her dad also beatbox for her. He's been so sheltered
They
to
did
think
the
that
close
that's
up on the
okay.
hands,
Yeah.
doing the beat. It was so bad.
It felt like a scene from Get Out.
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say
it
that.
really
Yeah.
did.
Their whole house was
I
very...
love to pimp a butterfly.
Yeah. Their house did look like it might have grown crops, maybe, in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe.
Hot
Very
take.
maybe.
It did.
Scalding.
Here's the best part of the episode was watching Tayshia lie to her dad and her dad not buying it for a second.
Yeah, and he's like,
True.
well, I guess I don't know.
He was like, you really trying to get married? She was
Yeah.
like, yes. And he was like, Tayshia, come off it. You don't love Colton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's exactly what.
I don't know. It's not a
said.
hot take. It's just happened.
No, he had the best head on his best good shoulders.
He did have a good head.
Oh yes, on the shoulders.
And good neck.
Yeah. He's throwing respect on that.
He was a
neck.
daddy long neck.
Yeah, what if Colton was came in there's like, sir, I just want to know if you'll respect the neck. That's it.
I won't.
I want to
won't
get
have
on
neck
get
talk.
on one knee and respect that
talk.
neck.
I don't support neck guy, the long neck
Neck
internet
talk.
guy. I don't like that guy. He's gross. He's scary. And
I like the idea of like a middle-aged mother being like, no neck talk at my dinner table.
Oh, not while we're eating, Chris. Harrison.
There'll be no
Fantasy
talking of
fantasy
neck.
suites are coming up. You gonna do some neck play?
No neck talk. Not at this table.
No sweet nectar.
I want to give you my sweet nectar. You just gotta respect the neck.
It's true.
I didn't like how it was all dumb, kitschy dates. Like,
Yeah, like
just-
falling out of a plane.
Yeah, they should have just saved some time and not pulled the shoots. Saved us
Yeah.
all a couple weeks.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm telling you, Colton's going to save us a week. He's giving up next week. That's Ryan S. hot take.
It would have been fun if Hannah B jumped out of the plane. Was like, the Lord will save us. And then just splatted on the earth.
That's
I don't know.
amazing.
That just would have been funny to me.
That's a not so hot take. That's just how it would have gone.
But yeah, the dates were weird. The stupid.
It's a conservative group of girls. That's what's
yeah.
really, like, they're all very, like,
Orange County or the South.
yeah.
Yeah.
The part that struck me, at least certainly exemplary in Tasha's date, was just how like far they had to go with these dates because there's no connection.
Yeah.
Like those dates are all the first dates at the beginning of the season when it needs to be fun, but instead, like this season was like wrapping up with dates to like fill the time.
Usually, yeah.
Like,
even
what?
even if hometown dates are cheesy, they're usually like at least explore
Intimate,
a deeper
yeah.
level. Like it's like, oh, this is my high school.
It's
Yeah.
about them spending time with
It's
each
like-
other and envisioning their lives together, and instead they just envisioned
like,
like all of their lives flashing before their eyes.
They're like Tasha's like, we're both scared of heights.
Yeah,
That's why I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Hey, bae.
it was basically just like, oh, here's a bunch of stupid stuff that'll fill a bunch of time that we can do and no one will care about. And then Cassie will get half naked and you can grab her ass.
He's like, I will go through all of that as long as that happens.
and
Yeah, he
each
doesn't
one
care.
will equally and independently be the best date ever.
And I'm gonna ask all your dads about marrying you.
Yeah, what
Real
do you go,
bold.
1 for 4 on the dads?
No, I think
No, I
like
think you got
3
three
for
for
4.
I think you got 3 for 4.
You
From
got
the
3
dads,
for I
yeah.
thought he at
Cassie's
least
dad
got
was the only.
How have you guys done with
Tasha's
that?
dad was
G's-
like, nah,
yeah,
and then changed his mind.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So was
whatever.
Hannah G's dad was like, Colton, I don't know about you. And Colton was like, can I marry your daughter? And he was like, well, you're a straight shooter. Absolutely.
That must have been hard for you to ask.
So, yes. Cassie's dad was only like,
He was like,
nah.
nah. This is my daughter's 3rd TV show. I'm not gonna say yes.
Yeah, he was talking to her. He's like, Tasha, please don't do this.
Actually, wait, yeah, Tasha's dad said nah.
And then he changed
That's
his
what
mind
we're
at the
talking
end.
about.
Oh, at the end.
Yeah, he was like, you know
Did
what?
he change it to
actually-
Colton, though, or just to Tasha?
To Colton. They
So-
were all in
so
the
he
room.
did. He's
"You
like,
know
hey,
what?
by the way."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll tell you.
I have a theory though
Oh.
about Hannah G's dad. I don't think that they showed us all of the conversation because it was very quick. I think that he asked her, or asked him, I should say, the one question that all Southern fathers ask a, possible partner for their daughter, and that is,
Are we really cousins?
no. It's very simple, and he'll know his answer
Nice.
right away. It's Nashville hot or Georgia gold, and you got to know which one the man's gonna go with.
Is that like a marijuana thing, Casey?
Sounds like a basketball thing.
No, it's a
about
KFC
chicken.
thing. It's Southern chicken, man. Hannah.
Southern fried chicken.
Yeah.
We're talking.
So which
chicken.
is she?
I'm talking to Hannah. Hannah's a Southern belle.
Ooh-wee.
So is which chicken?
Boy,
is she?
howdy.
She's some Georgia gold for
Is she
sure.
from Georgia?
No, but she's not from Nashville either. She's from Alabama.
Fair enough.
I paid attention a little bit.
Hey, there you go.
Somewhat.
More than I did, apparently.
Yeah. Well, if he wants her $5 box, he's gonna have to do a lot more than
Real
sit
chicken,
through.
It comes with cookie.
Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it because Hannah G was like, I want to be like crazy dirty in the fantasy suite. She literally said that at the end of the episode.
Nashville hot.
Well, that's where
Well,
you
go
that's where you
Georgia
get the
Gold.
family bucket.
That's her Nashville
She's
hot.
like a mixed bucket.
She's a mixed. She's extra crispy.
Here's the thing,
Ooh,
I'll say.
who's the extra crispy colonel this season?
Chris. Always Chris. It's
Yeah,
Crispy's
he's
Colonel.
He's the crispiest colonel.
Colonel.
Crispy.
Ladies, I'm
Extra
your crispy
crispy.
colonel for the evening.
Crispy Colonel.
Crispy Colonel.
That's so funny.
That's awesome.
We got to do something with
We
that.
We got to get
Start-
more Colonel S on the show.
Let's start like a lot of Chris Harrison Instagrams that all have one post. That'd be such an interesting way to get like, viral. Don't steal it from us, Batch Boys Nation.
No.
Eric D is probably out there tapping our live recording. He's probably listening to us right now.
Eric D. Harrison.
Yeah, Eric D harassing us.
Nice.
The D stands for docs.
Yeah, and it stands for Fahim, doesn't it? Didn't somehow?
Stands for
Oh, that's right.
Fahim.
The E's in Fahim stand for Eric,
Eric
D.
D.
That's right, because Eric D is Fahim. Interesting side convo that's more on topic but still side. The Bachelor in general makes a pretty big deal about meeting families. And how do you feel? I feel like that's also like kind of varies from person to person. For me, I feel like meeting families is a big deal. I think I learned that the
You
hard
mean
way.
in real life?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for like a significant other.
Yeah, it is. It's intimidating and it's scary. And
Yeah, I don't know why though. Like for some people it's not, but for me it is. I don't know.
I think it depends
bag.
on the family and the relationship to their
Yeah.
to your partner and how they are with their family. Because if they're like super tight, then it could be easy. But if it's like, yeah, my dad is like a terrible person and like it's really hard, it's gonna be a difficult thing for you to talk to him. Like that's gonna like not be fun.
If it's
I
like
guess.
it's like my dad know we smash and he mad. That's not a dad that I'm interested in talking.
Well, not with
to.
Colton.
Yeah, Colton.
Yes, that's why he's safe.
That's the first thing you should have said to all these dads is, so just so you know, I'm a virgin, but not for
No,
long
the
with
dads
your
are like,
blessing.
Don't worry, your daughter hasn't defiled me.
So which order? Where's my daughter going in the order here?
I've come here to ask.
Slips him a 20. You have my blessing.
Number
and this
2.
20. I want it to be
Not the first,
I want her to
but
be
not the last.
Yeah. I don't want it to be awful, but I want it to be sooner. 2's a good place.
$50?
Honestly, I'd approve of a dad who is
Hey.
forward about sexual positivity for his daughter.
Yeah. First the worst, second the best. Third has the hairiest chest.
Colton's got a pretty hairy chest, hairier in the shower scene at the beginning of this
Crispy,
episode.
hairy chest.
That too.
Crispy
Colonel.
shaving
We've
that
never-
chest.
Have we seen Chris Harrison's chest ever?
Yeah, I think we saw him shirtless recently.
Paradise, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like we
I
Paradise.
feel
saw.
like he wears like maybe a deep, unbuttoned,
A rash
unbuttoned,
guard.
Hawaiian.
Nah, he was in the pool,
Yeah.
but he was in his suit or something. I think that's
Chris
what it
wears
was.
a rash guard under his suit.
Over his rash.
To guard it.
Yeah, wait. Can we talk about rash guards for a second? Is
got
that really
time.
what they're for?
Yes.
To
To
hide
guard a
rashes or
rash?
prevent
That's
rashes?
to protect from a rash, to protect your skin.
Yeah,
right?
from the rash from the sand.
Are
in
we
the
sure? Are
ocean.
we sure it's not to protect the ocean from your rash?
Yeah, be considerate to the ocean.
I've
So-
got-
no, to
we
protect
only have
everybody
7
else.
When I was a young boy, I went boogie boarding without a rash guard, and I got
Into
and
the city.
I got a rash.
And
When
it,
I
Do you have
was
pics?
it never went away. Look
My-
at his
Yeah.
torso.
It grew into hair.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my
it's like
God.
purple.
Yeah, it's like fungi.
Wow,
Yeah.
those are all
Those things are-
individual tapeworms.
Yes.
Gross.
Wow, they all move in
brown,
unison,
yeah.
though.
Give us the slab. Return the slab.
That's amazing. Get your chest away from that microphone. I don't want to hear that anymore. It's weird. They kind of sound like you. You know who had great airtime tonight? Best airtime of the night?
Oh,
John. Kaylin's John.
Kaylin's John.
The guy who John called
Kaylin's
her
tricking?
his daughter, but Kaitlyn did not call him her father.
Jean-Claude
but
Van
says
Stink.
like a father. Stepdad?
Stepdad.
Yeah.
All parents are.
yeah.
So That's an old hashtag for you Batch Boys Nation fans, day ones out there. Shout out to the day ones.
Yeah. A toast.
A toast. Yes, a toast to our day ones and
to first responders.
Yeah, to the first responders.
to any event, to any cataclysm.
Shouts out.
Shouts out to them all.
Our floor 13
And
first
you know what?
responders.
Shout out to the last responders too, because at least they got there.
At least they responded.
They're slow.
At least they responded.
Yeah.
So
It's more than you can say.
That feels like a like I don't know, like a dumb TBS show, The Last Responders,
It does.
featuring Andy Samberg.
It sounds like a Jim Gaffigan joke that he'd make at an open mic.
He's
that
like,
people would be
I'm
in poor
overweight.
taste.
Yeah.
He'd be like, wait, everyone's always talking about the first responders, but nobody's talking about the last responders.
What about those guys?
Hey, no one ever talks about us.
Even if I was supposed to be a first responder, I'm so overweight. I could never be one.
How could I be expected to be the first responder? I was eating bacon.
Last
Donuts.
response.
You know, like Jim Gaffigan.
Yeah.
We all kind of tried to do the weird
Jim
voice he
Gaffig
does.
and
Jim Gaffig and nice. I know a good example of that for a comedian I used to like, Louis C.K.
Nice. Lou E.C.K.
But he's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
2S.
2S.
Aziz Ansar E. Also, like, debatably funny anymore.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. Nice. Chris Stapleton N. I'm not a country music fan. That's just one of the artists.
Lanko.
We'll end it there. That's a great one to end on. I'm Ryan S.
Oh, I'm Casey S.
I'm Jake C.
Alex F.
I don't know. Should we not end
Yeah,
it there?
I mean, hey, here we are.
Seems like it's about time. I mean, we talked about next week. Like
We
first.
talked about everything. That's we covered this.
Should we talk about it all again?
All right.
From the top,
Bachelor
once
Nation.
more.
Places.
One thing I will say before we go. Extra skeptical group of dads tonight because their children are literally children.
Yeah.
They're 23 years old.
And me.
Their doubts are more like I empathize with these fathers' doubts more than any in the past. Like in the past, it's like, yeah, it's The Bachelor, it moves quick. But like this is like, yeah, they're 23-year-old and they're getting tricked on TV. Like, yes, be skeptical.
Be very skeptical. Be very, very skeptical.
Yeah, I'm skeptical. It's an anti-season.
I'm skeptical C.
I'm skeptical. I'm skeptic L.
Man, I don't know.
The Batch Boys.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I was gonna say, I don't know how this season's gonna end.
I
Like,
think it ends next
you
week.
think he's proposing to somebody? You think it's really gonna happen?
I can't
He's
imagine.
gotta propose to Cassie, I guess. I'm just calling. That's how it's gonna
That's
end.
probably. He's.
Jody S., my mom, pointed out that on
Jody?
some talk show circuits she'd seen. Yeah, Jode E.S. She she saw on some of the talk show circuits that Colton is not talking about. Typically in the interviews, they're like, "Oh, like, are you happy with the person you chose?" And like, "We're very happy." And Colton's just like, "It's been a crazy ride," and like isn't talking about like a relationship.
Yeah,
so.
he just keeps leaning back and pointing at his groin with both his hands above his head.
He's like, it happened.
I bet he's dating Jason Tardik.
If that's revealed, I'll be so mad. That guy is a sleaze, man. Could have been the chosen one, and now he stole Kaitlyn Booth from whatever Sean
Kaitlyn
Bristow.
Booth.
I don't know. They're all the same thing.
Kaitlyn
Kaitlyn Bristow.
Shot.
Bristow.
Kaitlyn Bristow.
Shaw and Booth.
Boot H.
Booth.
Sean Lowe? Not Sean Lowe. Who's the other one?
There's not a Bachelor podcast in the game.
Chris.
Go Crystals. Chris Sewell's in his vehicular manslaughter.
You've been convicted of first-degree manslaughter.
Yeah, Chris Soules, famous for a tract R murd R. There's not another Bachelor podcast in the game making references to Bachelor favorites in weird cryptic code to this level, you guys. This is huge. This is
No,
huge.
sir.
So that's why we're the #1 rated. I'm Ryan S. We already said it. I've said it like 5 times this episode.
Yeah.
Are you Ryan S?
Are you? We didn't know.
Well, I am. So who are you?
Oh,
Yeah, we don't even want to know who you are.
Lex.
I'm Jake C.
No, you're not.
I am.
Impostor.
I am.
Impostor.
Impostable.
Boys, in the back of your car, for your
we
mom's
gotta
car.
give it up for the boys.
Riding to school right now. Take this gun. Shoot. Who? Shoot. You have to shoot the fake Jake C.
Oh my god.
Convince the boys which one of you is the real Jake C.
Dang, boys. But boys, put
Oh
it.
my
here's what
God.
You. Nah, never mind. It doesn't matter what you got to do. Do what you got to do, boys.
Does that sound like a Jake C thing to say? What about you, Jake C?
I don't know, man. I'm lost after that one.
That
I
sounds
don't know
pretty
what to
Jake
tell
C
these
too.
boys.
Boys, better yet, don't take guns. Say no to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just say no.
So throw that gun out the window. It was pretend anyway. And thank your mom for driving you to school. 1,
yeah.
2, 3.
Thank you, moms.
And we'll end the
Plural.
show.
Yes.
See you next week.
Good night.
Yes.
One more?
No, I was just gonna tell the boys. Just whisper a secret you've never told anyone to your mom right now. It'll make you closer, and she'll love you
So
for
true.
it.
She will appreciate
And
that.
maybe, just maybe, Mom will whisper a secret back to you. What do you say, moms? Will you whisper a secret to those rockin' boys? Lean down, hush your voice, and tell them something you've never told anyone else. I'm Jake C. No, I'm Jake C. I'm ending this podcast.